Hey everyone, welcome to another painting video. This is yet another experiment of mine that I think turned out really well, actually. I'm quite pleased with it. It's been a really long time since I've been super happy with a painting. As you might have been able to tell, since there's been like a lack of videos going up. That's mainly because I was just struggling with what I was producing, but I'm pretty happy about this one, so I thought I'd make a video on it and just show you a little bit of the process. So I'm back on this spray painting planets kick. There's something really intensely satisfying about taking off the cap and revealing the planet underneath. And it also fits in really well with this new concept that I kind of devised, I guess. Well, it's a new concept to me. I'm sure that someone else somewhere in this world has made this, but I'm pretty stoked about the whole thing. I mean, it's been quite a while since I've produced something that I've been really over the moon about, so to speak. I'm really honestly not trying to do all these planet puns. They just keep on slipping out. Anywho, I had to do a whole bunch of little planets for this concept, and I thought that I could do them all at once, but it turns out you can't do it really effectively because of all the overspray. So I think that the next one I do, I'm just going to do one planet at a time, and I'll probably get better planets out of the whole deal. So that was the first lesson that I learned with this. I actually learned quite a lot from this painting. It was quite the process. I had a lot of humming and hawing about how I was going to do the gradient on this. I wasn't sure if I should just do like one solid yellow thing, or if I should make the different planets kind of accentuated. And obviously I decided to do the latter. I was just really concerned that the painting at the end was going to be really super busy. But ultimately, I think that I was pretty happy with the decision that I made with this. And this is also one of my favorite color combinations. I just love this gradient so much. I just think it's really pretty. You can't really tell, but on the corners, I actually used a burnt umber to give the canvas a bit of a vignette. So I give you a little bit of a different angle here for the loading of the tray. I don't know, I thought it would be kind of cool just to give you some close-up action shots of putting the puddles of paint in the tray. Obviously it's super sped up. I mean, nobody wants to sit around for half an hour. This literally took half an hour to load the tray. I think that something that's really overlooked with these pour paintings is the amount of time that it takes to mix the paint. And I really felt it with this one because this is actually a really huge tray. I'm not used to working on such a large scale. And this is actually a lot of paint in there. Yeah, so a lot of paint. It took a long time to prepare all the different colors and making sure that I got the consistency right. The key to making your own liquid paint, is it called liquid paint? I don't even know, is to make sure that all of your consistencies are the same. So like if one color is thicker than another color, you open yourself to the possibility of having cracking paint, which obviously nobody really wants. So that's really all I have to say about that. I didn't record any of the process where I was getting the cups to stick to the canvas because it was actually pretty difficult to do. It involved like toothpicks and Q-tips and cardboard and needles and threads. So yeah, that's how I got the cups to stick to the canvas. If I were to do this again, I would have started pouring it from the short side. Well, I already know that I'm going to do it again. But the first major problem was that the paint had too far to travel. along the canvas. And I think that some of my lines were, I mean, I wouldn't say ruined, but I would have preferred to not have to wait so long for all the paint to go across the canvas. Also, that big cup kind of shaded the little cup underneath it. I really thought that the paint was actually going to flow around the cup a lot more. And I don't know why I thought that. I mean, obviously it didn't. And that one planet at the bottom barely got any paint around it at all, which is a huge annoyance for me. But, you know, this is like the first one of these that I've done, so like live and learn, I guess. Right about here, I was just freaking out because I was mesmerized by the paint flowing down, and I kind of let it go a little too far out of the tray. I really didn't want the grayer paints at the end to get on the canvas, but I wasn't paying attention, so a little bit of it did get on there. But in retrospect, I was pretty pleased that I got those interesting gray colors on there, just because it kind of adds a little bit more element of interest, I think. Yeah, it turned out that the grays were actually pretty. So here is the dry finished products with the cups popped off. I only waited 24 hours for the paint to dry. I wish I had waited a little bit longer because it was still kind of goopy. And I had some panicky moments kind of trying to fix it up. But yeah, I think that I'm going to do another one of these. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and if you did, remember to hit like and make sure you subscribed. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.